Yeah. So normally in DBMS, that is a database management system, database. So this, you know, that database is a place to store all our data, right? So first they have used database management system. After that, what they have made relational database management system. So relational database management system is nothing but RDBMS. Okay, so why the relationship comes into picture? So for example, if I am having a database, so let me show you. Consider I have a database. In that database I have this table A, okay, and this is table B, and this is table C. Okay, so here I am recording all the name. So I'm recording their personal details, name, phone number, email address, and location, all those things, degree, and everything. So if I am recording everything in one table, for example, if all the people are coming from same location, consider India, I mean Tamil Nadu or any places. So the word Tamil Nadu will be repeated in all the rows. Okay, consider if I have 10 people coming from Tamil Nadu, then in the location I'll be mentioning like Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu, 10 places. So for 10 people, so if 1,000 people are coming from Tamil Nadu, then 1,000 people will be having 1,000 rows will be having the same word repeated in all the rows. Okay, so if 10,000 people means 10,000 rows with the same word. So this is called as redundancy. Redundancy is nothing but reoccurring same data reoccurring again and again. So what they want, they wanted to avoid that redundancy. So how to avoid the redundancy means the concept of relationship comes into picture. So what I will do, simply I can have one column that will have an ID like 1 2 3 4 something, and I will mention like Tamil Nadu in ID 1, and ID 2 Andhra, in ID 3 I will mention Kerala, like that. So in the location column, what I will do, I will simply put one, this one here. Okay, I will put this one here. In whatever places I want, I can put one. In some places, if I someone's coming from Andhra, then I can put two, like that. If some people are coming from Kerala, I can put three, like that. So this is the main need of relationship in the database. Okay, so I wanted to avoid redundancy, that is reoccurring of data. I wanted to avoid. So that is why I am going for a relationship. Okay, so why? Because if the data is reoccurring again and again, that will consume more memory, more storage data, and it will be a issue for me. So only I wanted to go for a relationship, and then I wanted to avoid the redundancy. That is the basic aim for relationship, RDBMS, relational database management system. So in RDBMS, how the relationship is created means you will have a primary key, and you will have a foreign key. So you will have a foreign key. So what you will do, you need one table that should have a one value, that is ID. This is an ID column. Also, you in this table B also you need a ID column. Okay, both should be of same data type. That is the condition for relationship. Okay, they should be of same data type, and they should be same, so that you can achieve relationship. If you wanted to relate a table 2 to table 3, what you want one column that should be with same data type, you want one column that should be with the same data type, so that you can relate these both. Okay, that is a normal relationship concept. Okay, so come to Salesforce. Now Salesforce relation, I need I need to have I have a two object. One is customer. Okay, and I have products. Consider this example. So I have a two table. One is customer and another one is products. Okay, so we know in normal relationship we know that the databases, the relationship came into picture to avoid redundancy, that is reoccurring of data. Okay, that is in other databases languages. Okay, in Salesforce the relationship is nothing but, see, because this is a CRM. Okay, this is an CRM. So what we do is, here we have an customer table. So the business requirement is, we wanted to know how many products each and every customer have purchased. Okay, so the business requirement is, so if the customer, if I am an employee, whenever I click one customer record, this is a customer object. So whenever I go inside and I click the customer record, I need to know how many products the customer has purchased. Okay, so what I will do is, I need to relate these two objects. Okay, I need to relate these two objects in what way? Okay, so whenever I click on one customer, I need to see how many products, that is, how many products um, the customer has purchased. So this is called as the one to many relationship. So if I wanted to achieve this relationship, I need to go for two type of concept. One is a lookup relationship and another one is the master detail relationship. Okay, so what is this lookup relationship and what is this master detail relationship? So lookup relationship is nothing but, it is very master detail relationship. So lookup relationship is nothing but, it is a loosely coupled relationship. Okay, it is a loosely coupled relationship, whereas master detail relationship is a very strongly coupled relationship. So what is this loosely coupled relationship and a strongly coupled relationship? So why we are telling like this means, in master detail relationship, if you are deleting the master record, if you are deleting the master record, that is uh, this company, because this is the master or parent. So we call this as a parent object, and we call this product as a child object, parent object, and we call this as a child object, child object. That is, one parent can have many child. Okay, so this is the concept. So here you see that once I click one record in one parent object, I can see the associated childs. Okay, so i- that is the relationship concept that we use in Salesforce. If I click one record, it should show the multiple record from other table. Okay, you can simply remember this way. If I click one record in one table, it should show multiple records associated with it in from another table. Okay, so I wanted to achieve it. So you can achieve it through two type of concepts. One is lookup relationship and another one is master detail relationship. What is the primary difference between lookup and master detail is, lookup is a loosely coupled relationship, whereas master detail is a strongly coupled relationship. What makes this to become a look strongly coupled and loosely coupled means, so first thing is deleting a parent record will automatically delete child records. Okay, deleting a parent will automatically delete the child records. So what will happen if I am deleting the records, uh, my parent record, it will automatically delete my child. That is, if I am deleting one customer record, what are all the associated products associated with that customer record, it will be automatically deleted. Okay, but here that is not the case. Deleting parent will not delete child. Okay, so deleting parent will not delete the child. Okay, so third point is owner. Okay, the parents owner are not child's owner. So, but here parent records is what's owner. Okay, so sharing. So these are all the four major differences between lookup and master detail. So lookup relationship is a loosely coupled relationship. Why means it do not the child do not depend on the parent for anything in case of lookup relationship. But in case of master detail relationship, the child is completely dependent on the parent. Okay, that is why the lookup relationship is a loosely coupled relationship. Master detail is a very strongly coupled relationship. Under what business cases we will use lookup and master detail? See, I have okay. I will tell you two scenario. For master detail, I will tell you one scenario. Consider in Amazon or Flipkart. So I have you have ordered 10 products. 10 products. You ordered 10 products in Amazon or Flipkart. Okay. So one customer, 10 products. So when the agent, and second table has um, address details and payment info and details, address,